Hello everybody, my name is Sergey and welcome back to another episode of the best PowerPoint games. And today I'm gonna show you a brand new game and also a tutorial for this game. It's called Emoji Match Up.
Best PowerPoint games.
So this game is similar to the Squid game, the second game where you need to match the shapes in a game, but in this game you need to match the emoji. So you have 4 players, you need to find 4 pairs and get 4 points to win this game. There are 2 winning options in this game. One option is when you're gonna get 4 points, you press on a color of the face on your character and it will show you the winning slide. There are 2 winning slides that you can get from your character. The first one is where you just win the game with 4 points and that's it. You're gonna get a nice house with a girl and that's it. And to become an ultimate winner you need to find the badge, the sheriff badge, and you will become a sheriff and the winner, and this is the ultimate way to win in this game. So let me show you the mechanics behind this game. In the middle we have a lot of shields with a badge, sheriff star, a sheriff badge, and when you press on this shield you're gonna get an emoji face, and then you need to press one more time to match this emoji. And we've got a match. Now you can give the player a point. And in case you don't have a match, then you press on the X to hide this emoji, like this. Now we've got the face with the rainbow mouth. The rainbow mouth will take a player to another slide where you need to find the sheriff badge to become the sheriff. Okay, so you press on his face and the player needs to select the hat to find the badge. This means we didn't find it, and you press back and that's it. Also, some of the shields have bombs. For example, like if I press here, I know, like here, and you cannot have a match and you need to hide this face back. Let me show you the first option for winning the game. You're gonna get 4 points and you press on a character, and as I said, if you win this game you're gonna get a nice house and a girl. Now let me show you another winning slide, and let's press back on this face with the rainbow mouth, rainbow tongue. And let's say that the player found this badge, then you need to press back and then you just press on the badge. If this player wins and get 4 points, so not only you need to get this badge but also you need to get 4 points. And then you press on the face. You don't have a girl, but you became a sheriff in this town. Now let me show you how to make this game. So we're gonna close this PowerPoint, and here I've got. Hey, if you're still watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All my PowerPoint games are yours to download for free. Just check out the link in the description below. PowerPoint slide, the first slide. So you need to select this and press delete. Also you need to go to transitions and press on this on mouse click off, put it off, and that's it. Okay, so the first slide, well, as you know, the first slide I have the intro slide. So here I've created 4 folders. For example, here all players, background, and emojis for matching, and also some other stuff like bomb and a badge and a cactus and so on. So before creating a game, you need to have some kind of idea about your game, and also what do you need, what kind of resources do you need, what kind of music, or what kind of backgrounds, and so on. So when you have all these ideas, you put it in your folder, and then you can create your game without blocking all the inspiration during the creation, during the making of your game. Let's start with the first slide. It's an intro slide, the starting point. You can create any way you want it. I use Photoshop to do it, and you can use anything you would like to, or maybe even just use for PowerPoint tools to create your intro slide. Alright, and let's say like this. We drag the picture on the first slide and stretched out to the corners like this, and then you just insert the text box and type tap here. Okay, also you can set any of the fonts for your game. Let's take this one for example and make it bigger, change the color like this, and also you can add the hyperlink, so when you press on it, it will take you to the next slide. And let's make another slide and also clean this slide. Also transitions, press on mouse click. Okay, and for example, if we're gonna start this game, press on tab here, and we're gonna get to the next slide. So that's pretty much simple, very basic way to do that. If you want to add some motion to this animation, you just select animations and press pulse and go to animation pane and timing with previews, and also until next click. Okay, like this, and then tap here, and okay. So now we've done with the intro slide. Now let's go to the main game mechanics. First we need to have the background on this slide. So we drag the background image to this slide, we stretch out. Okay, let's see if it's even everything here. Okay, alright, and now next step, we need to add one player to this slide. Let's add one player. We're gonna get this yellow face emoji, make it small, put right here like this. We don't need to put all the characters at once because it's gonna get messy and you need to figure out which one to put where and so on. So make it very simple. Start with the first character and then you can just copy and paste and then change the picture to a different color of the character. Alright, so first start with the first character all the time. That's what I do. Now what we need to have questions. So we drag this. We also need to square for the numbers like this. We also need a badge. So now let's select it all and make it smaller. Let's make the badge smaller like this. Let's make this here, put it on a cactus, on top of the cactus. Also you need to put it back behind the face, so let's put it send to back and bring forward. Okay, use buttons right here. And also we've got this shield. Let's make it a little bit even and make right here. Alright, so now we've got these images. The only thing is missing is the red X. You can just make a circle like this object and then put the color, remove the outline, type X on it, and then change the font and change the color to black, something like this. If you want to make this button look even more better, you can just copy this and change to the white color and put it behind, send back like this, and now it looks more like a button. Okay, and then you just, in this case, you need to select two objects and then press group together, and that's it. Oh, one thing, we forgot to add a face to this. Okay, let's go back and emojis and add a face like this. Okay, and make it smaller like this. Alright, but before starting to animate all these pictures, you actually need to go to picture format and selection pane and change the words for your pictures. Let's say this is the Q1 question 1 and this is a badge. Here we have X button, and right here we have a smiley face, let's say, and also main character, yellow character, also box and background. Okay, when you're done with this, now you can animate. So you press on this shield, so you need to hide the shield first. Hide the shield like this. Okay, and then we need the face to appear. Okay, let's make like this, appear, and now select both animations and trigger on the question 1. That means the shield. We remove on click, change to with previews, and now we can check out this animation pressing on the shield and like this. Okay, put the face right here, and also we need to put the face back behind the button, X button. Now we have to animate, for example, if this image is not a match, so we need to hide the image back, and now we need to press on a face, animations, and let's use animation to hide it. Okay, and also press on this shield to make it appear, and select both of them and trigger on an X button, also with previews, and then let's turn on the slideshow and let's see. We press on a shield, it appears, press on the button, it disappears, back to normal. Alright, so that's it, that's pretty much it. That's how you can make it. Then you just copy everything, paste. Now you have two things to make a match. Of course, you can add sound to this. To add sound, you press on a question and then effect options. You have no sound, You can add a sound, or you can add even other sounds. That means your sounds, your own sounds to this game. Let's use, for example, hammer, or maybe laser, and then for the X button we're gonna use the hammer here. Okay, let's open the slideshow here, and now we've got all the sound. Alright, works perfectly. We've done with this part, we added the sound and so on. Now we need to add the numbers to the box. So to make the numbers, you need to press on the text box and write 0. You wrote 0, change the font, change the color. You can put right here, make it bigger, put it here like this. Okay, and now we animate. We need to make it appear when we open the slideshow. Then when we press on a 0, it will disappear and the number 1 will appear instead. So we need to change the 0 to number 1. So now we press on a 0, make it disappear, and number 1, press on number 1 and press animation appear. Now we've got here 2 animations right here, and we also got this animation, but because we copied 0, so it also copies the animation. So you delete this, we don't need this. Okay, select both, 0 disappearing and 1 appearing, and trigger on a text box, but we don't know which text box do we need to put a trigger on, right? So in this case, you press on again on this text, and then shape format, selection pane, and change this text and put 1, and this text put 0. Now you will not get confused. Select both in animation, trigger on the 0. Okay, let's see. And also we need to set timing without previews. Okay, now we slideshow. Now when we turn on slideshow, we press on 0, 1, number 1 will appear. Okay, and we can put 1 right here, and that's it. And also you can add sound to this. Just press on the 0 right here and add the sound breeze, for example. Let's start and see. Alright, and we're done with this part. Let's say if you get 1 point, you will win the game, and in this case you want this character to like pulse, for example, right? First press on this character image and then find pulse in animations. Now here we've got the animation. You drag it or you trigger to this 0 part, and with previews, and also set until next click, for example. And when you press on a 0, now we've got this character pulsating from happiness of winning the game. Now let me show you how to change the badge from gray to colorful color. So we need to duplicate this badge, press on this badge, press on the picture format pane, then go to the picture color and select presets and select gray color. And the same thing, you need to animate. That means this gray badge will disappear and the color will appear with pressing on a gray, on the disappearing of the gray color badge. So when you're done with your matching parts, you can just duplicate all of it. Also, you can duplicate for another character and put it here like this. Duplicate, align, press change players, and change the picture like this, and now you've got 2 players in this game, and you can copy to make 4 players and so on. And also you can add the winner slide. You can just copy this slide and delete everything from this slide, and then add the background image to this slide like this, drag it, and then for example give this character hyperlink and select the slide 3, and that's it. And now if we play this out, press on this character, and here's the winning slide. Of course, it's not the same like my game that I've created, because you don't have all the sounds, and making with all the sounds is going to take me a lot of time to show you what to do and so on. That's a lot of stuff that I cannot cover in this video. I'm only telling you how to make the basics, and the rest I think you can figure out on your own, because you are legendary.
That's it mga ka-newbie. Sana meron na naman akong naibahagi sa inyo na bagong kaalaman, at para sa mga susunod na video tutorial, mag-subscribe to this channel and click the bell button icon para sa mga updated video tutorial. If you have any comment, suggestion, don't hesitate to comment below. See you mga ka-newbie, hanggang sa muli. God bless and stay safe.